The Philippines, often overshadowed in discussions of Southeast Asian history, holds a treasure trove of antiquity that intertwines with the rich tapestries of Indonesia and Malaysia. Imagine the ancient maritime trade routes, where our ancestors navigated the vast seas, exchanging not just goods, but ideas and cultures. The influence of Hinduism and Buddhism from India, mingling with indigenous beliefs, shaped our early societies, much like in Indonesia and Malaysia. Artifacts like the golden death masks of the Ifugao and the intricate textiles of the Tosset tell stories of a vibrant past, echoing the artistry found across the archipelago. The shared linguistic roots and cultural practices reveal a profound connection, reminding us that our histories are not isolated but part of a larger narrative. The Philippines, often overshadowed in discussions of Southeast Asian antiquity, holds a rich tapestry of history that intertwines with Indonesia and Malaysia. Our archipelago was once a vibrant hub of trade, where the ancient maritime routes connected us to distant lands. The influence of Indian, Chinese, and Arab cultures is evident in our early art, textiles, and even our languages. Consider the intricate weaving of our traditional fabrics, a craft shared with our neighbors, reflecting not just utility but a deep cultural significance. The shared legends and folklore tales resonate across our nations, illustrating a collective heritage. Moreover, the ancient sultanates of Mindanao echo the political structures found in Malaysia, showcasing a sophisticated governance system that predates colonial rule. As cultural scholars, we must delve deeper into these connections, celebrating the forgotten antiquity that binds us, and recognizing that our histories are not isolated but beautifully intertwined. The Philippines, often overshadowed by its vibrant present, holds a treasure trove of forgotten antiquity. Did you know that long before colonization, our islands were thriving trade hubs? The influence of ancient Indonesia and Malaysia is evident in our languages, art, and even our customs. For instance, the intricate weaving patterns of the Boli people echo the designs found in Borneo. Our shared history is rich with maritime trade, where goods and ideas flowed freely across the seas. The legendary Rajanate of Cebu and the Sultanate of Sulu remind us of our powerful kingdoms that once ruled these waters. As we explore our past, we uncover the threads that bind us to our Southeast Asian neighbors, revealing a tapestry of culture that is both unique and interconnected. Embracing this heritage not only honors our ancestors but also enriches our identity today. The region of the Philippines, Indonesia, and Malaysia shared a complex web of maritime and cultural exchange long before European colonization. They were involved in early trade networks that connected India, China, the Arabian Peninsula, and other parts of Southeast Asia. This interconnectedness facilitated the spread of Indian religions, Buddhism, Islam, Chinese religions, and various cultural and technological innovations. However, much of the pre-colonial history of these nations was marginalized or erased by colonial powers. Many of the artifacts, practices, and monuments from these ancient civilizations remain underappreciated or forgotten by the broader global audience. The Laguna Copperplate Inscription, 900 AD. This is the earliest known written document found in the Philippines, and it dates back to 900 AD. It is a legal document written in a mix of Old Malay, Old Tagalog, Indian, and Old Javanese. It shows that the Philippines had established trade relations with various parts of Southeast Asia and beyond, including India, China, and the Malay Archipelago. The Butuan boats, excavations in Butuan, Mindanao, have uncovered ancient boats, some of which are believed to date back to the 10th century. These boats suggest that the Filipinos were seafarers and traders, skilled in navigation long before European influence arrived. The Bano rice terraces, known as the eighth wonder of the world, these terraces were carved into the mountains over 2,000 years ago by the Ifugao people. They reflect a highly advanced agricultural civilization that utilized sophisticated engineering methods to adapt to the mountainous terrain. Ancient Filipino beliefs: the Philippines had rich indigenous belief systems before Spanish colonization. Various ethnic groups practiced animism, ancestor worship, and had their own systems of gods, spirits, and rituals, many of which were overlooked or suppressed by colonizers. Indonesia, the Srivijaya Empire, centered on Sumatra, was one of Southeast Asia's most powerful maritime kingdoms. It controlled key trade routes across the region and was a major center of Buddhist learning. Despite its power, the Srivijaya Empire remains relatively unknown in mainstream historical narratives compared to other empires in Asia. This monumental Buddhist temple in Java, Borobudur, was built in the 9th century and is the largest Buddhist temple in the world. It features intricately carved bas-reliefs and serves as a testament to the rich Buddhist heritage of ancient Indonesia. The Majapahit Empire, known for its vast territory, included parts of present-day Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, and even as far as Cambodia and Thailand. The Majapahit period is seen as a golden age in Indonesian history, fostering the development of arts, literature, and trade. The Toraja people of Sulawesi are known for their elaborate funerary practices, which include massive wooden sculptures and rituals that are intertwined with their belief system. Their ancient rituals date back centuries, showcasing a unique cultural identity that remains largely unknown outside of Indonesia. Malaysia, the Malacca Sultanate was a powerful kingdom that thrived as a major trading hub between China, India, and the Middle East. The influence of this sultanate played a significant role in shaping the culture and politics of the region. The city's strategic position on the Strait of Malacca made it a focal point for maritime trade. Lembah Bujang, this archaeological site in Kedah, is believed to have been a thriving Hindu-Buddhist kingdom from the 4th to the 14th century. The Bujang Valley contains ruins, temples, and artifacts that point to a once advanced civilization in Malaysia. The Malay Annals are chronicles that document the history of the Malay sultanates, detailing their origins, the rise of Malacca, and the influence of Islam in the region. They offer a glimpse into the rich history and politics of pre-colonial Malaysia. Malaysia's coastal cities were important points of connection in ancient maritime trade routes, where goods, culture, and knowledge were exchanged across Southeast Asia, India, and China. These trade networks laid the groundwork for the region's later prosperity. Reflecting on this, one can appreciate how the forgotten antiquity of the Philippines is not merely a relic of the past but a living testament to our shared heritage with our Southeast Asian neighbors. It invites us to delve deeper, to uncover the layers of history that bind us together. The Philippines shares a rich tapestry of history and culture with Malaysia and Indonesia, rooted in our shared Austronesian heritage. Did you know that the languages spoken in these countries have striking similarities? Tagalog, Malay, and Bahasa Indonesia all belong to the same language family, making communication surprisingly easy. Culturally, we celebrate similar festivals, like the vibrant Bahiyas in the Philippines and the colorful Hari Raya in Malaysia. Our culinary delights also reflect this connection. Think of the delicious adobo and rendang, both showcasing our love for bold flavors and spices. Moreover, our maritime history intertwines, with ancient trade routes connecting our islands. The Sulu Sea, for instance, has long been a bridge for commerce and cultural exchange. This shared past continues to influence our modern ties, fostering collaboration in trade, tourism, and environmental conservation. In essence, the Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia are not just neighbors, we are intertwined in a beautiful mosaic of heritage and shared experiences.